Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Rack in Lacey, Washington for tonight's USL 2 matchup between the visiting West Seattle Junction FC and your hometown FC, Olympia Artesians, alongside Cartwright Media. My name is John McLamory, bringing you the action tonight and every night the Artesians are in town. Caveat off the top, allergies in Washington have taken hold of my head, so if I'm scratchy, that is why. But I wanted to welcome y'all to one of the last two games of the season for this USL 2 campaign, one in which the FC Olympia Artesians are starting to find their way and find results in the games that they are playing, starting with last weekend's match against Tacoma, where they went up 3-0 early and ended up with a 5-1 win. And one of the goal scorers was Michael Divano, who is our team leader in goals and assists this season. 6 goals, 3 assists. But it was a full team effort. It was 5 goals by 4 different players. Callum Shillington had a brace to go alongside. Goal by Diego Rigi, Michael Divano. And I believe it was Jake Simpson who scored the other goal for FC Olympia. Well, tonight is going to be an interesting matchup, but before we get into tonight's game, let's talk about our final home game of the year. That's going to be Sunday as FC Olympia hosts Bigfoot FC here at the Rack. 5 o'clock kick here. It's kids get in free day. It's kids halftime, foam cannon. There's going to be a giant inflatable bouncy castle ball thingy. So bring the kids, come out, enjoy the last game of the season for the Artesians as they take on Bigfoot FC. So tonight, as we take on West Seattle Junction, let's take a look at the standings right now. On top, as always, it seems, Ballard FC with 30 points, 9 wins, 1 loss, and 3 draws. The top 3 teams kind of a stranglehold on everything. It's with Portland coming up strong as well, but the bottom teams still fighting to stay out of the cellar right now, occupied by the Tacoma Stars, who were beaten by FC Olympia last weekend. FC Olympia just 1 point behind West Seattle Junction, who have won 3 games in a row, so they are on a heater right now. So let's see the starting lineups on who's going to be taking on West Seattle tonight for FC Olympia. Here's the full roster, but the starting lineups tonight for FC Olympia: in goal, number 0, Jack Landreth. CDM, number 2, Manny Nicasio. Left back, number 4, Farhan Mustafa. Number 5, right center back, Jerome Nat. Number 6, at central defensive midfielder, Callum Shillington. Right wing, the all-purpose player, Yuta Shimazu. At right back, number 8, Nico Coop. Number 9 is the forward, Jake Simpson. Number 11, left winger, Michael Divano. Central attacking midfielder, number 14, Diego Rigi. And at left center back, number 8, Victor Cabanas. That's your starting lineup today for FC Olympia. The starters for West Seattle: number 4, Jake Larson. Number 5, Jack McGuire. Number 8, Yoshi Schleb. Number 11, Will Marshmont. Number 12, Rex Kargian. Number 16, Jason Stein. Number 17, Damoni McKenna. 27 is Nathan McKenzie. Number 34 is Riki Kobayashi. And in goal, number 40, Nicholas Isensee. And those are the starters for tonight. The officials for tonight's game: Christopher Turner, Matthew Morgan, and Mason Hull, with Kyle Greenwood taking that 4th official role tonight. Well, the players are about ready to jump onto the field. It is alumni night here at the old soccer pitch, Well 80 pitch. We're welcoming former Artesians players, former FC Olympia players, and that is where we are. They're getting tacos, they're getting beer. So if you're watching this and you're a former player, come on down, tacos and beer. So that is what the happenings are tonight here at the Rack. Good crowd, good sunny day here in the South Sound. We're going to take a quick break, let the players walk in, do the national anthem, and we'll be right back to bring you the start of tonight's game here on the NBC Sports Engine. Welcome back to the Well 80 pitch here at the Rack in Lacey, Washington for tonight's USL 2 matchup between West Seattle Junction FC and your FC Olympia Artesians. Once again, alongside Cartwright Media, John McGlamory here on the call. Going to be joined by an old friend of the broadcast, one of the founders of FC Olympia franchise, Brandon Sparks, my old broadcasting partner. He's down for the alumni event, and he also works for West Seattle Junction FC. So the USL 2, very inclusive group where lots of people move around, and Brandon's found a home in West Seattle, and that's the team he's working for now, and he's down here, and he's going to jump on the cast with us later and hopefully provide some insights into the team as well as have a good time with me on the broadcast. So that is where we sit right now. It's a beautiful sunny day. It is warm. The beer garden is up and ready to go. And the players have taken the field. FC Olympia in the blue, dark blue Taylor Shellfish jerseys. West Seattle Junction FC in their white away kits. And this one should be a good one. Two teams battling to move up the standings ladder right now. Only Tacoma below both West Seattle and FC Olympia. So tonight's match could go a long way in determining who keeps climbing and who doesn't. And the players have taken the pitch, and they are just about ready to get underway here from the Rack. In goal for West Seattle, number 40, Nicholas Isensi, and in goal for FC Olympia, number 0, Jack Landreth. Right in front of me, Michael Devano, number 11, leading the team in goals and assists this year, having an outstanding season out of Western Oregon University. And away we go. Long ball up top, looking for Diego Rigi getting the start tonight. This ball comes right to me. It's going to be picked up by Farhan Mustafa out of North Thurston High School here in Lacey, Washington. Long throw, headed on by Rigi. Off the head of Shillington, it's going to go out of play, and another throw coming up for Farhan and the FC Olympia team. Shillington grabs it, makes the turn, and he's got room. Long probing ball in the middle, looking for Utah. It's going to be cleared out by FC Olympia, and Victor Cabanas able to shield it out and let it go out of play. Beautiful job by Victor Cabanas to shepherd that one out and win the third throw-in already for FC Olympia. Header battle won. And now West Seattle Junction FC with it. Will Matchmont.
Diego, back in the line, Diego.
Now West Seattle pushing forward. Jack McGuire, who scored an absolute banger last week in their win over Bigfoot. If you get a chance, go on Instagram and look at it's an absolute missile off the leg of Jack McGuire. So go check that one out if you can. I didn't look to see if it was goal of the week this week for USL 2, but it sure should have been. Now here comes Manny pushing forward. Simpson with the overlap pass. It gets broken up by West Seattle. Headed forward all the way to the back line, and now West Seattle taking control of things. Number 27, Nathan McKenzie. The long ball finds the run of Stein, and McKenna on the outside gets it back to Stein. Kicks it inside. Stein gets bodied off the ball by Mustafa. Beautiful play by Farhan to break up that dangerous opportunity for WSJFC. Good ball by Devano, getting it through the legs of Connor O'Keefe. Cleared out for a throw. Farhan Mustafa getting his arm workout already, his fourth throw of the first couple minutes of the game. Devano to Shillington, plays it back. Farhan has it. Manny wants it and gets it. Cabanas up to Shillington, back to Cabanas. And now all the way back to Landreth is West Seattle putting the pressure on. Forces that ball to go back to the keeper and restart from the back. Good job by Rigi to keep the ball alive, but it's held by West Seattle. And they're going to restart now. Number change, Kobayashi's number 10, not number 34. Farhan Mustafa again, just good control, good body control, able to win the ball and keep it out of the feet of West Seattle. And Landreth plays it forward for Shillington, headed on. Shimazu battling with McGuire, and McGuire tries to clear. It goes off of Shimazu into the visitors' seating area. Good contingent of fans from West Seattle made the trek down. Here's O'Keefe out wide to McKenna. That goes out of play. And out for another throw in for Mustafa. Long throw, Shillington loses it to McKenna Greenwalt, who wins it and plays it back to O'Keefe. Ball over the head of McGuire and out for a throw in the attacking zone. Utah looks to take it quickly, and he does. Into Rigi, brings it down. Utah controls it, gets it back to Diego, long cross, and it's going to go into the back of the net! Simpson with the goal! The Charo Mexican restaurant goal right off the bat for number 9, Jake Simpson. And that assist is going to go to Diego Rigi on a beautiful play. Simpson got past the keeper, got the foot up, and knocked it in the back of the net. And FC Olympia on top, 1-0 here in the 6th minute of play here at the rack. What a start for FC Olympia, up 1-0. Beautiful ball by Diego Rigi and making West Seattle pay for the mistake in the back, getting that goal off of a throw-in. Dream start for FC Olympia here in their second to last game of the season. Nat chasing down that ball, plays it into the middle. Landreth has to clear it with his feet, and he does. Headed up and then controlled by West Seattle. So that Charo Mexican restaurant goal scored by Jake Simpson. And another hot start for FC Olympia, feeding off of last weekend's big win against Tacoma. Devano brings that one down. That was a heavy pass that he took down with his chest. And now Devano still with it. Still Devano. He gets taken down, and a foul's going to be called right outside the 18. So a free kick in a dangerous spot now for the Artesians as Michael Devano with a big run of play wins the free kick. And who's going to step up and take it? It's going to be either Manny or Michael Devano. Four-man wall. One in behind who's stepping up. That's Simpson. Whistle blows. Here comes some movement. Devano with the shot that just goes high and into the forest, where the Tree Trolls have their first snack of the night. As that one goes over everything and out of play, and a quick restart now in the back for West Seattle Junction FC. 1-0 the score if you're just joining us. 6th-minute goal by number 9, Jake Simpson, put the Artesians on top early here in this ball game here. This big game as far as the standings go, with the matchup against Bigfoot FC on Sunday. Rigi battling McKenna Greenwald. Loses out. It's going to be won by Nicasio. Double team comes. He gets it away to Shillington. Actually, Shirmazu, now Shillington. Callum cuts it back, finds Farhan. Back to Callum. Still, Shillington has it, but loses it. Pass a little bit behind him, and he lost control. Taken up by West Seattle. Now here comes Kobayashi. Long ball brought down by Cabanas. Held by Jason Stein. Now out wide, it's Will Mashmat. I know I'm saying his name wrong, and I apologize. That ball comes in. Cross that just goes over the bar and hits the top netting and out for a goal kick. So a goal kick coming up now, Landreth. He's got guys on both sides of him inside the box. Where is he going to go with it? Quickly taken out to Jerome Nat. Nat plays it up. Looking for Rigi, won by West Seattle. And it's going to be Kobayashi who comes down with it for the Junction. McKenzie. Now the overlap from McKenna Greenwald. And it's going to be won by Cabanas. Cabanas having an exceptional season this year for FC Olympia, just dominating that back line, and an offside right at midfield is going to be called against Simpson. So that's something you don't see every day, offside at the center stripe, but West Seattle maintaining possession now. They need to get their foot in this game as they're still reeling from that early goal. Kobayashi now, 3 people on him, now plays it back to O'Keefe. O'Keefe out wide.
Farhan, watch your right shoulder, Farhan.
And that one's going to be a throw-in right near the corner flag for the Junction. Everybody on the FC Olympia side of the pitch right now, except for Icensee, the goalkeeper for the Junction. Long throw into the middle, over everybody. Landreth is just going to come out, grab it with his feet, take a little extra time off the clock, and he's going to pick it up. In front of Jason Stein, who's chasing that one down when he puts it down. Long clearance out wide, finds Kobayashi is the one who's going to come away with it, and he's going to lose it right back. Here comes Cabanas now, playing forward up in that center back position. Cabanas. Just too much in front of Callum Shillington. And now Manny Nicasio slips on the turf, and here comes West Seattle. Long ball up for Stein, broken up by Victor Cabanas. Who else but Victor Cabanas? And now Landreth with the long ball, kept in play by Devano, who battles and wins it back. Good shoulder to shoulder. And now here comes Devano. Rigi on the overlap. He takes the shot that curls just over the bar and out into the forest. Another offering to the green gods in the back. So quickly retaken by Icency. And chipped up out. Another throw coming up for FC Olympia. Manny battling, loses out, possession, wins it back as Stein steps on the ball. And now Utah gets away from two. He pushes forward, long ball over the top. Here comes Icency out to grab it right on the edge of the box. Right before Simpson could get there, and a restart now for the Junction. Kobayashi now in the middle. Plays back to McKenzie. Now cross field to Larson and now McGuire. It's a big back line for West Seattle Junction. Probably the biggest set we've seen here this season in the USL 2. Kobayashi in the middle. Good battle by Shimazu, but he's going to lose out.
Michael, inside, Michael.
It's Shimazu again with it for the Junction. He cuts to the middle, gets the shot away, and that rebound comes in, and it's a score. No, the flag is up, and it's offside. A break for FC Olympia as Kyle Greenwood raised the flag here on the near side, and that is going to be a goal that does not count on the stat sheet. Quickly restarted now by Landreth. Yuta gets it right up the middle. It's Simpson, plays out wide for Devano. Devano gets there, McKenzie tracking. Devano inside, takes another shot that this time is smothered by Icency. But Devano finding space in this first half and getting a couple good shots off. That one taken by Icency.
Manny, call up. Boys, let's slow it down a bit, okay? Let's slow it down. Let's get some rhythm. It's too fast right now.
Oh, quick ball thrown into the middle. Out wide, it's Devano again in space. Devano gets around McKenzie, takes the shot, and it's saved by Icency. And Icency blocks that one out into the tree line. They're going to lose their appetite here pretty soon with all the balls going out there in this first half. But a corner kick on the way now for Michael Devano and FC Olympia. So everybody's set up now for the corner kick. It's going to be an in-swinger. This one comes in wide, long, far post over everybody, and it's going to go out of play and out for a goal kick. So wasted an opportunity there for Ole Town as that chance goes by the wayside. But once again, Michael Devano finding himself some space and making the best of it with a wicked shot that Icency had covered on that near post, but he keeps getting closer and closer to goal number 7 this year. Definitely having a summer to remember is Michael Devano for FC Olympia. Now it's Larson out to O'Keefe. McKenzie down the line, and it's going to go up and over everybody, out of play. Throw-in coming up for Farhan Mustafa and FC Olympia. Looking is Farhan. Long ball, headed out, and won by West Seattle. Larson to O'Keefe, and now Kobayashi in the middle. Triple team comes, he plays it out, and it's going to be taken up by Rex Karjian, and he tries to get it forward for Marshamet, and unable to string the pass together, and now FC Olympia on the move now. Reigns somehow gets through, and Yuta Shimazu comes away with it, and now Reigns again on the far side, got ahead of everybody, and that is another offside call. Just an unforced error there by FC Olympia, as Reigns just got ahead of everybody waiting for that ball. So free kick now for the Junction. Long ball won by Reigns, won again on the second ball by Nat, and now Shillington finds Devano. Coach Sidibe telling the players to slow down, find their rhythm, as the game has kind of gone frantically back and forth lately, ever since the goal. And that ball played forward to nobody by Elliot Reigns, and then reset here in the back for the Junction FC. Their name is too long, we're just going to call them the Junction. Nice turn by McKenna Greenwald, gets past Mustafa, and a great sliding tackle by who else but Victor Cabanas, who once again comes up with a heavy tackle, a fair tackle, but both players coming up a little bit lame after that one. It was a clean ball. And it looks like we've got an injured player now for West Seattle that's going to be taking some medical attention from the medical staff. We're going to take a quick break here on the broadcast, and we'll be right back to bring you the action after this quick break. Welcome back to the action. Damoni McKenna Greenwald able to walk off on his own power, a little gingerly though. So we'll see if West Seattle's forced into a change here early in the game. It looks like he's going to try to give it a go, but no, he's going to take a seat on the bench. I don't think we're going to see McKenna Greenwald back in this game. There's players starting to get up and get moving for West Seattle. Got some nitty-gritty dirt band on the airwaves here at the rack. Quite a change from the intro music we had today. A little change of genres, if you will. And West Seattle, after the break, is going to take a throw in here near midfield. O'Keefe with the long throw in, won by Stein, but taken away by Mustafa, and away comes FC Olympia. Now a ball into the middle by Devano. Dangerous ball that Raines has to play back frantically to the keeper Landreth, who has to sidestep Stein. And now Stein with heavy pressure, and Landreth goes down, and boy, that is dangerous play by the keeper back there. You know what he's trying to do, but when you've got pressure by the forwards, you got to get that ball off your feet.
Get back on the ball and play. Man up.
Now the ball won by Rigi. And it's going to be Shimazu comes away with it after West Seattle quickly took charge for a second, and now Devano on the near side with space. McKenzie back. Forces the ball back to midfield to Manny, and now Farhan on top of it. Now Landreth. Oh, and coming back into the game is going to be Damani McKenna Greenwald. He's going to give it a go. It's good to see that he's up and not taking a whole lot of damage there, able to run. That's good. So West Seattle not needing to make a change. And that ball played down. There's going to be a sub coming up for FC Olympia. I don't know who's coming out, but there is going to be a sub coming in here shortly. Now the ball over the top to Greenwald, McKenna Greenwald, who gets the shot away that Landreth has to block with his chest.
Christopher, sorry, Victor, just get down, Victor.
So Cabanas is going to be the one that comes down, as he needed to come out. And it's Cabanas who made the tackle earlier, and it looks like he's the one that took the brunt of the damage there. So Victor Cabanas down getting treatment. Looks like it could be a head injury maybe even. But he's not doing well, and he's going to come out of the game. And the substitute coming in is going to be number 17. But I think it's actually number 13. So Chris Muller-Adelis coming in for Victor Cabanas. So Cabanas on that tackle got hit in the head, and he needed to come out. So, but a goal or a corner kick coming in, and now on the breakout is going to be Devano, but good recovery by Ricky Kobayashi. Out for a throw. So Chris Muller-Adelis into the game at center back. And the throw in goes to Manny Nicasio. One back by the Junction. Here they come, ball in the middle. It's Stein. Stein with the shot, and it gets past the keeper and in to the back of the net. And we are tied 1-1 on the goal by number 16, Jason Stein. 1-1 is the score, and on that note, there's going to be a water break coming up. So the goal scored by Jason Stein in the 28th minute, and that is going to tie things up, and we're going to take a quick water break. So once again, we'll step aside here on the FC Olympia Broadcast Network. We'll be right back right after this water break. Welcome back to the rack. Right before we went on break, Jason Stein leveled things up as he puts one in the back of the net past Jack Landreth, and that is the equalizer here in the 28th minute. So back to level footing here as both teams re-emerging from the water break and ready to get back to action. It's a warm day here at the rack. Mid-80s at kickoff. No humidity, thankfully. It's the best part about living in Washington and not living in Iowa or Florida. So we don't have that humidity. So away we go. Coach Sidibe wanting the team to slow down, like I mentioned before, and he made that point very clear during that water break that they play better when they slow it down. So we'll see how the team responds. Muller-Rodelis into Nat. They switch sides. So Nat now playing left center back and Muller-Rodelis on the right. That long ball headed out by Larson, and it's going to be offside call on Simpson, as once again he got in a little bit too far behind the defense on that outlet. Beer garden full of FC Olympia alumni tonight. I was hoping to be joined by Brandon Sparks, but I think he's probably having too much fun at the beer garden right now, and I don't blame him. So another corner kick coming here, this time for West Seattle. So getting ready to take the kick is West Seattle Junction player number 8, Yoshi Schleb. And Schleb puts one in, far post, headed out of play by Larson and out for a goal kick. And here I was thinking Brandon Sparks was enjoying the barbecue too much, and he just came up over here. So he'll get on the air with me here pretty soon. In this 1-1 game, Landreth with the long ball out wide looking for Shimazu, headed up by McGuire, but held by Shillington. And now a giveaway by Simpson, and now on the break is West Seattle. Good Ball movement by them as they work the ball around and find McKenna Greenwald on the overlap, cleared out by Nat, held in by the Junction. It's the goal scorer Stein out wide to Meshmet. He takes the shot that's deflected. Held by Devano, and now he looks to clear it. Pressure by Kobayashi, plays it into the middle, held by the Junction, and they still maintain possession. McKenzie, ball into the middle, takes a hop. Cleared out by Rains, and eventually out of the box and on the run is Diego Rigi. And now Manny Nicasio gets it for FC Olympia.
Higher, Michael. Higher, Michael. We don't need you higher.
Nat to Shillington. He's able to control. Circles around, back to Nat. He's got room to maneuver.
You can go in more. You can go in more.
Cuts to the middle, plays into the middle. Shimazu, bodied from behind, no call. Sliding pass, broken up. One back by the Junction. Sliding tackle by Muller Adelis. And it's going to go out for a corner. But West Seattle Junction piling on the pressure now against this back line of FC Olympia. So 1-1 the score. Another corner kick here on the near corner. Once again, it's Yoshi Schleb on the ball. Hand is up. Here comes the in-swinger. Headed up and over everybody into the backstop and out for a goal kick. And back to the broadcast here. It's going to be Shillington coming forward. Ooh. And now a pass up for Shimazu is going to go back to the keeper, Isensi, and cleared out. Well, as I promised, Brandon Sparks, friend of the broadcast, friend of the club, on the cast with me. And a foul is going to be called. I think it's going to be on the first leg chop that took him off balance. They gave advantage not played. So free kick from about 25 yards out. And Brandon, welcome back.
Hey, thanks a lot, John.
Good to have you back on the broadcast as always.
It's been a while.
Yes. So Brandon, if you don't know, is one of the founders of this club and currently works for West Seattle Junction.
That's right. It's a home broadcast for us now.
Yes. That ball headed clear and cleared out eventually by the Junction. Back to Jerome Nat. Nat finds Simpson. He gets double teamed, maintains possession. Nat with a nifty move gets the ball to Rigi. Still Nat, now Mustafa plays it up the middle, and it's going to be cleared out by West Seattle. So how's the season gone for West Seattle this season, Brandon?
Well, it started out a little rough, to be honest with you. We just had another offside. We had 4 ties without a win, and then finally got off the schneid 3 games ago and have won 3 straight. So, closing out strong at the very least.
So roller coaster like most teams in the USL. Just a roller coaster season.
It's all about availability and injuries, basically, really.
And that's been the hardest part is trying to maintain a roster for this amount of time when the players are getting pulled out for college commitments and other things. So
yeah, sometimes I don't think even at this level people realize you need a roster of 35 to 40 people to be able to finish a season strong.
Absolutely. We learned that a lot with the women's team here, where the playoffs start at a time when the teams are getting pulled back to colleges, and so you lose a lot of your player base if you don't have a large player pool to pull from. So very important stuff. Kobayashi flicks it up to McKenna Greenwald, gets it to Stein, and he's free, but he's offside. Another offside. This has been a battle of the offside here today in the first half. 1-1 the score, goal by Jake Simpson in the 6th minute. Opened the scoring for Olympia, and then it was Jason Stein with a goal in the 28th to tie things up for West Seattle.
I unfortunately didn't see the goal. I was coming over here.
Well, you missed
behind the goal there and just heard it.
It was just a well-placed shot. Just didn't have to hit it hard, just had to hit it right, and he did, and it went right past Landreth and into the back of the net. I believe Jason Stein was loving my Phillies hat that I'm wearing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that was good to hear. Shillington puts the move on O'Keefe, plays it up the middle, and it's a nice sliding tackle there by McGuire. And he was not happy with the effort of the defense. And they give it right back to FC Olympia. Shillington plays back to Nicasio, and now Mustafa. Everybody pushed forward now. It's Devano getting around and getting room, and it's going to be a nice tackle by O'Keefe to win it back. And he's able to clear the danger for now, but dangerous moves. Michael Devano's finding a lot of space here on this near side.
And Devano killed us in West Seattle, at least up in West Seattle earlier this season. 2 goals against his former team. And that was one of the craziest games I've seen all season. 5-4 was the final, and Ole on top.
That ball by Nicasio looking for the run of Shamazu and almost put it on his head, but Isensi there to grab it. Yeah, Michael Devano having a great season for us this year, leading the team in goals and assists, really putting a stamp on his season this year and looking to close out strong. I didn't realize he played for West Seattle last year, so
yeah, a little bit.
Maybe he's got a little bit of angst in him. I don't know.
I think that's true. Yes.
So
he had a 20-some goal performance for Port Orchard FC in their first season too. So he's a good offensive player, that's for sure.
And Rigi stays on side, gets it, lays it off for Devano. Devano takes the shot. It's going to go right into the hands of Isensi. And boy, what a catch by the keeper there, as that ball was a missile. Just went right into the hands of Isensi.
Isensi has come in. He's a player, plays at D3 school. Came in and replaced a couple of different goalkeepers I think played before him, but he has really locked down the position. He has been huge in goal ever since he starting.
And I think that another thing about the USL too is that, you want people to play a lot, or you want people to play, and keeper's one of those positions where you just need to have consistent minutes. So it's hard to make everybody happy. And that's going to go out for a corner kick.
It's nice to see Jerome Nat playing with the USL 2 team. He played for our EPLWA team for a couple years. I loved it when we took him from the Lacey Pocket Gophers one season.
Well, he's played pretty well. He had a good game last weekend against Tacoma. I mean, honestly, the whole team had a good game against Tacoma last week, but he really stood out. He was really strong in the air, controlling that back line well.
I get really excited when I see some of these guys that played in the EPLWA getting time with the USL 2 teams.
That ball headed down, punched out by Landreth.
Of course, Manny.
And it looks like there was a foul called in the box in the lead up to that. So free kick coming up. Yeah, watching Manny, I mean, you and I have had a really nice view of his whole career, starting at EPLWA now in the USL 2, and he's grown into quite a good defensive midfielder. Started out as a forward, then played at right back, and then just moved around, and I think he's found a home in that central defensive midfield spot. Good ball headed on for Shimazu out of PLU. He puts the jets on to get around McGuire, cuts it back, lays it off for Rains. Rains cross, header. Doesn't find the goal. It's going to be taken by McKenzie and pushed up. Won by Nat. Good pressure by Nat to step up and win that. Shillington now. Back to Nat. Good ball, but it's going to be stepped up and stolen by O'Keefe. And O'Keefe plays it up. Nat wins the header. It stays in play. Mustafa. Now Manny and now Muller-Adelis able to come clear with it. Good job by FC Olympia to win that, maintain possession. I'm not going to lie, Brandon, Kona Ice is looking really good right now.
Yes, I will agree with that.
We are in the direct sunlight right now. It is very warm here. And that overlaps Shillington. Can he get there? No, he can't. It's going to go out for a goal kick as we're approaching 45 minutes played here in the first half. I anticipate we're going to have a few minutes of stoppage time. Water break, injuries, goals, substitutions. We've had it all in the first 45 minutes.
I was chatting with the alumni a little too much. I didn't realize how much time had passed.
Hey, that's quite all right. That's the whole reason you're down here. So we're going to have 4 minutes of stoppage time. As I said, it's going to be a long one. So 4 minutes of stoppage time. How's the alumni crowd tonight?
It's not too bad. It's a tough night. A lot of things going on, so not as many as I had hoped to see, but got some good people over there. J.J. Olson, who was a goalkeeper for a long time for us.
Mm-hmm. This is one of the things about soccer in America is that the seasons are played in the summer, and that just doesn't jive with a lot of things.
Yeah, especially kids' schedules. That's one of the big things, man.
Yeah. I mean, everybody I know has kids that play on travel teams that are gone every weekend, so it's hard to get people out here. But, you know, we do what we can. And a pretty decent crowd tonight here at the Rack. Lots of shade tonight, which is good for people over there.
Over there?
Yeah, over there they have shade. It's great for them. I'm under a tent that is not providing me any shade. So
it's got your face at least.
Yeah, it's got the face. My money maker, as they say. That's why I'm on the radio. Yeah. So. So West Seattle really has found themselves after giving up that early goal. But both teams, you know, playing equally well right now. I would say these teams are very evenly matched. McKenna Greenwald. Broken up by Nat, and now here comes Manny Nicasio. Elliot Rains, Devano once again wide open. Rains able to keep up after the tackle by Marschmidt and gets it to Shimazu. And Shimazu takes it and loses it to Rex Karjian and then commits the foul and gives the ball right back.
Yeah, you were saying all these two teams are very evenly matched. They totally and completely agree. In fact, I think the USL2 our division at least, after the first, 3-4 teams maybe, almost like every single team after that is exactly the same. Like anybody could be anybody at any moment. I mean, anybody could be anybody in the entire division really, but basically those 5 lower teams are just basically the same group.
Oh, what a ball by Nicasio. Gets it to Devano, and he can't hold it, and he loses out. Rigi made a run towards the goal, just couldn't get the ball on his feet.
He had a lot of open space there for a moment. Closed up quickly, though.
Now Manny Nicasio again with the ball, and again finds Devano in the open space. He cuts it inside past O'Keefe. Now Devano, still Devano, takes the shot, and it's blocked. Rebound shot blocked. That was Jake Larson with the big block, but still damage to be done here by FC Olympia. Nicasio on the ball now in the middle, out wide. Shillington to Rains. Rains on the ground, good idea, but a better stop by the defense, and now here comes West Seattle the other way. forget what it's like to be 20 to 22 and be able to run and run and run and run, especially in this weather.
I think you got to run on this turf. You just got to keep your feet moving or else they're going to burn. My feet are red hot.
Yeah, this turf definitely holds in the heat. And another injury, it could be, this one is on, this injury is to Nathan McKenzie. And something I think happened off the ball, I'm not sure, but McKenzie down and referee getting an earful from the head coach of the Junction. And Devano now getting a stern lecture from the head referee there.
It's about as stern as you can get without actually picking up a card.
Well, you had the finger.
The finger
wag is about as close as you can get to not getting a card. I think that means last chance. Good job by Nat once again, playing strong. And looking for Rigi, it's going to be toe poked away by Schleb and back to Eisense for West Seattle. And now Farhan Mustafa with a good recovery to win the ball back from McKenna Greenwald. And so this year you guys had a women's team for the first time. And we can talk about that after the break if you're still around.
Yeah.
We're going to take a halftime break, rehydrate, and get out of the sun for a little bit. And we've got a good one here brewing at the rack at the Well 80 pitch here in Lacey with the score at halftime. West Seattle Junction FC 1, FC Olympia 1. We'll be back for the second half here on the NBC Sports Engine Network. right, we are back here at the rack in Lacey, Washington, getting ready to bring you the second half of today's game between the West Seattle Junction FC and FC Olympia. We are all knotted up at one. A 6-minute goal by Jake Simpson opened it up for FC Olympia. But the answer by number 16, Jason Stein, is the difference in the game right now. Looking for changes on the field. And I do not see any changes for either team, as both teams happy with the way things are, and no changes noted here as we get ready to kick off the second half of action here. Wanted to thank Brandon Sparks for jumping on the cast with me earlier in the game. He might be back. They did a little halftime thing for some of the Ole alumni that are here in the area. Saw John Pertaman here. Saw Tim Smith here. Amongst others, J.J. Olson. Chrysantos is here. Yeah, there's a good group of players coming out to celebrate the Artesians here on a beautiful summer day here from the rack. And we are off here in the second half. West Seattle going to the tree side. FC Olympia going to the backstop side. And Jerome Nat has it for FC Olympia out wide. Finds Diego Rigi. Landreth out wide finds Muller-Adelis. Long ball into the middle, nobody there. It's won by Hansen, or Larson, excuse me. And it's chipped up and out this time by McGuire, Jack McGuire, for West Seattle, kicking it out of play.
If Chris is under pressure, when Ilya goes in, help him, okay? Drop down lower.
So throw-in coming up for Elliot Rains and FC Olympia, and Brandon Sparks back on the broadcast with me. Welcome back, Brandon.
Thank you. It's a long ways over here.
It really is. Especially when the game started, you can't cut across the field.
I know, that was a mistake.
So McGuire with the outlet is going to be stolen away by Rains. Just goes off the bottom of his foot and out for a throw for West Seattle. So throw-in coming up for Karjian. And now out wide, it's O'Keefe. So right before we were so rudely interrupted by the whistle, I was talking about your first season in the USLW with the West Seattle Roadies. And very successful season for you guys, I would say. I mean, you played really well. You know, I still think you should have beat us in the first game you played. We scored 2 goals in 2 minutes, and that was it. And you guys outplayed us for the majority of the game, but I don't know, it just seemed like you guys really had a good, smooth operation up there, and things went well for you.
Yeah, I think there was, I mean, one of our good, nice things about being in Seattle, West Seattle especially, we picked up a bunch of good UW players that really formed the core of our team, but we had a lot of very good players from all over the place too, and you know, it's a really tough league. FC Olympia is obviously very, very good, and class of that league. Salmon Bay comes in with all the resources they have, and we're fantastic. And then we came in, you know, I don't know if people quite as expected as much of the Roadies, but they played really well.
I agree. Elliot Rains now give and go to Rigi on the touchline, plays it across. It's going to be deflected out for a corner kick.
Did I call it Ballard or Salmon Bay?
You called it Salmon Bay.
It's okay.
Yeah, that's good, Salmon Bay. I think, what was their final tally? They gave up 1 goal this year?
Salmon Bay?
Yeah.
I think, couple.
Did they
I
give
think
up
they gave
a
a couple? Yeah. I mean, they had to play you at one point,
We
right?
did not score a goal against them this year. So that's how it goes. But yeah, this Northwest Division, I felt that the top 3 teams were exceptional, and all 3 teams could have easily done some damage in the playoffs this year. Long ball over everybody, headed up and out, and a Looks like it did go out of play. So Rigi actually kicked it so high and far to the right, it was out of play.
Yeah, it's tough, though, when you have to go on the road to California and play in a very warm, very hot Stockton, California in the afternoon. Nobody watching in the stands. It's just
it was tough. It was a game, and of course you're talking about our game against Utah United. It was a good game. I just I felt that Utah was a better team. They had the faster legs out there.
Oh, no doubt.
And
they were very good.
They were a very good team. You can see why they scored the most goals in the USL W this year. But I think as Marchman plays it back, that ball played across, save Landreth. Landreth pushes it aside, and that's our Oli Fed big save of the game, Jack Landreth. And now a heavy challenge by Manny Nicasio. How that wasn't a yellow card is beyond me. But a foul nonetheless by Nicasio about 25 yards out.
I'm not 100% sure if that ball was going in on frame or not, but
it looked
he
like
had
it could have been.
to get it, that's for sure.
Yeah, it looked like it was, but
couldn't risk it.
Either way, that's our Oli Fed big save of the game there by Jack Landreth. And now it's Yoshi Schleb who's standing over this one. 4-man wall with one offset. Whistle blows. Here comes the shot that curls just wide into the side netting. Boy, that had some dip on it, though. Landreth had it covered, but good effort there by Yoshi Schleb. So Muller-Adelis gets the ball. It's going to be stolen away by Karjian. Stein, the goal scorer, plays it forward. Back, and a good tackle there by Elliott Rains. Stops Marchment in his tracks. And then it's cleared out for a throw here on the near side.
Brad Hansen was telling me Elliott Rains, a longtime Bellingham United player. I knew I recognized the name from him playing against us in indoor and outdoor as well in EPLY.
Yeah, he's had a great year as well, holding down that right back position. Up and down the field all game long. And a foul there as FC Olympia wins the ball back. Muller-Adelis with the long ball up into the middle. Finds Simpson out wide to Utah. Shimazu with it. Very technical player, Utah Shimazu. Very good with the ball at his feet.
If I'm not mistaken, at one point he played indoor for the Artesians.
He
and
did.
I think at that same time he was going to SPSCC. And he had a fancy dribbling trick YouTube page, right?
Yes, He
was awesome.
Yeah, he is incredible with the ball on his feet. And so if you get a chance to look at Utah Shimazu's YouTube page, go check it out.
Is he still doing them?
I'm not sure.
No.
I'm not sure. Of course, he's playing at PLU now, so maybe not as much time. Maybe, I'm not sure.
Bigger campus, a lot more room.
Bigger campus, a lot more room to do stuff, yeah. Long ball over the top for Karjian. He plays it across, and it goes across the face of goal. Letting it go was Landreth, held by West Seattle. This ball comes into the middle, and it bounces over two Junction heads. Cleared by FC Olympia, but held by West Seattle. And now on the breakout looks to be FC Olympia.
West Seattle missing two of their more important offensive players today, Alex Mejia and Manny Diop, who hadn't really played a whole lot, but man, has he been important when he's come in and played the last couple games.
Is that Alex Mejia from Ballard FC?
Yes, that's right.
Okay.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
He was a killer against us the last two seasons for Ballard.
Well, he's not here today, so
we get a break.
Unfortunate for us, at least. West Seattle.
So Nat with the ball. Finds Nicasio, triple teamed out wide. Mustafa, he's very fluid in his positioning. He starts at left back, but he's been playing a lot centrally here today. Very good player out of Gonzaga, out of North Thurston High School.
Hey.
Home of the Rams, home of Brandon Sparks and John McGlamory. Yeah. The sun's starting to dip. I made the rookie mistake of not going to get my regular glasses at halftime, so hopefully it stays light for the next 35 minutes. Ball right into the feet of Shimazu, and he wins it. Gets it back, Reigns on the overlap. Shimazu looking, plays it back to Nicasio, who plays it back to Muller-Rodelis. Good ball by Chris as he finds Shimazu now in the middle. It's Shillington. Callum Shillington cuts back, shoots, and it just goes over the crossbar into the Charo flag, into the backstop, and out for a goal kick. So what's next for West Seattle, Brandon, for next year? Bigger, better things? Too early to tell?
Probably a little too early to tell. I don't know exactly. I mean, I'm not as plugged into the whole comings and goings of, the deeper part of it. I'm kind of just involved with the on-field entertainment part of it.
Well, that's your specialty.
Yes,
so.
yes. But, yeah, I mean, I know my department, we want to go bigger and better every single game.
Of course.
Crazier games, bigger games.
And really these games, with the transient nature of the league, it's more of a community thing. You want to get the community out to celebrate the team. Because it's not like the pros, the players come and go after about 2-3 years here in this league. Yeah. And so you want to build a fan base around the team, and on-field promotion is a good way to do that. Long ball out wide to Marschmidt. Ooh, headed by Muller-Rodelis, but won by McKenzie, and this shot goes in, and it goes off the bar and bounces onto the path. What an effort by West Seattle. Landreth was beaten, and that ball just dipped right onto the bar and went straight up. That could have been dangerous.
It's kind of the story of our season. A lot of posts, a lot of crossbars.
Yeah, I think we hit 5 last weekend against Tacoma. That was quite a game. 5 posts, 4 goals called back for offside. It was a wild game. And they still won 5-1. So coming up, you guys have one more game on Sunday?
No, this is it.
This is your final game of the season.
That's why we're trying to finish strong here and get this 4th straight win to close out the season. But
hey, you'd be one of –
tough one.
You might be able to have one of the longest winning streaks in the USL too, if that was the case.
Yeah.
Especially as the season everybody loses in the playoffs.
Yeah, Ballard lost to Portland this week.
Yeah, I saw that.
Snohomish and Lane fighting for that last playoff spot.
Yeah, and of course Lane United going up to USL 1. I believe it's in 2 years. I don't think it's next year. It might be in 2 years.
Yeah, I haven't seen exactly. They've got the stadium done.
Yep, the stadium is done, and it got rave reviews from our team when they went down earlier. That ball headed on for Simpson. He gets past. Simpson still with it, but a good job by Larson sticking with it, clearing it out for West Seattle. Both teams want this win, and they are playing like it right now. Shillington on the overlap doesn't get the ball. It's played back to Mustafa. A couple subs going to be making their way in for FC Olympia. But first, Shimazu takes a left-footed shot that goes high and slices out into the backstop. Coming in on the next break is going to be number 15, Alan Mabia, and number 19, Misha Trichaninoff. And coming in for West Seattle is going to be number 21, Alexander Ristov. So first subs of the game going to be, well, now Muller-Rodelis had to come in for an injury, so the first field subs coming in for both teams at the next dead ball.
I was just thinking, I think this is my first time at the rack since they fully took out the mushroom farm.
Oh, it's beautiful now.
It's really nice out here. I just realized you're not getting that aroma that you used to get out here.
Yeah, the Ostrom's Mushroom Farm is no more. They moved to Eastern Washington, and they took the rancid mushroom smell with them.
Looks like they're developing it right over there, right?
Yep. Oh, the ball over for McKenna Greenwalt, but he was offside. Yeah, building houses over there, making the best use of the space they have. So coming in is Ristov, Alexander Ristov. Coming out is going to be number 17, Damani McKenna Greenwalt. Took a knock in the first half, made his way back in, had a couple good runs. So
yeah, he's been beat up all season. He missed the last game, in fact, with an injury. So we got a good amount of time out of him tonight.
Oh, Elliott Raines wide open here on the near side and not getting any love from his teammates. He's making a run towards the goal now. Devano with it on the far side. He loses out to McKenzie, who clears it and goes out for a throw. Boy, Elliott Raines had about 25 yards of free space around him on the near side. If somebody had got him the ball, it could have been dangerous. So throw-in coming up for FC Olympia. It's going to be broken up by Stein. He clears it up. Nat stepping up to take it back. Shillington into the middle, finds Simpson. Simpson can't control it, and he loses out to Marschmidt. And Nicasio with a cynical foul stops the break. A professional foul, as they say in the business.
We were going to switch roles there. I was going to say that was a professional, that was a smart foul. You went with cynical. We're kind of swapping teams in our description.
Yeah, it was, a little bit of both. Nevertheless, it's a free kick coming on, and now those substitutions for FC Olympia. Diego Rigi off, Alan Mabia in, and Misha Turchaninoff in, and coming out is going to be Michael Devano as he makes his way on the far side around the long way. Looking a little beat up over there as well. So Kobayashi gets it, turns and finds a runner in Marschmidt. He's racing with Muller-Adelis, and Muller-Adelis just gets a foot to it, plays it back to the keeper who can't clear it past Kobayashi. McKenzie to Stein out on the wing now. Stein with a beautiful ball into the box, and Landreth able to grab it out of midair. Landreth out of St. Mary's College, Moraga, California.
Up in the mountains, right? A little bit.
The mountains outside of Oakland.
Yeah,
the Oakland Mountains. Raines for Nicasio into the middle. Manny has it. Gets it to Nat. Good diagonal ball, just too far for the on-rushing Mabia as he couldn't get to it. And a throw-in coming up. The sun is now in the absolute worst spot for the broadcast team right now.
Not too bad for me right now, though. That's at least shade-wise.
The shadows are long, but in the shade we are, which is great. That ball stolen away by Yuta. Oh, and it just went off his shin as he had a good steal on that one, but it just clipped off his shin. And now a throw-in coming up. Karjian throws it in for Ristov. And it's going to be stolen back by West Seattle. Raines measuring, heads it forward. McGuire finds Marchmed. And I know I'm butchering his name.
No, I think that sounds right.
Marchmed?
Marchment.
Marchment.
I could be wrong.
Marchment gives it right away to Turchaninov.
Oh, yeah, Marchment. Sorry. That's my fault.
Shillington now pushing forward for FC Olympia. Finds Mabia on the wing. Mabia tries to get past McKenzie and doesn't, and it's stolen away by West Seattle, and now they've got a break on. Ristov finds, or Ristov now with it, and now Marchment has it. He plays it into the middle for Kobayashi. Kobayashi goes left foot. Shot that's going to go, looks like it's skibbed off the bottom of his boot and right into the hands of Landreth. Both teams now running forward. Turf Monster grabbed Manny as he went down, and he plays it out for a throw.
This is interesting turf. There's new turf since I've been here, and it's thicker than I would say most turfs. It plays a little bit more like grass, I think. And
yeah, it's very, very thick.
Very thick.
But it's laid down well. It looks good. Not a lot of seams you can see. And Noisemakers out en masse now. Karjian with the run and a good ball over the top. Karjian has it. Karjian shoots. It goes wide and it's poked away by Nat right before Stein could put it in the back of the net. And Jerome Nat with the goal-saving challenge there. And boy, he might have taken a knock on that one as he's down getting a stretch from his goalkeeper. Should be getting dinner from his goalkeeper after that save. As he was able to just get it off the foot of Stein before he could put it in the back of the net. Stein had a wide open net. He was going to score. So long throw coming in, goes into the box, headed out by Farhan. Now Mabia has it, plays it to Shillington. And now Simpson bodied off the ball, and it's stolen right back. And then stolen right back again, so FC Olympia comes away with it. And now they'll reset things with Mula Rodelis in the back. Frantic pace right now to this game. Shillington out wide. Utah cuts it inside. Good tackle there by Rex Karjian to take it off the feet of Shimazu as he looked to bring it in. That ball's headed up over our heads.
Oh, sorry.
We almost had a broadcast mishap there, but we're all good. So throw in right in front of us here. Substitution now, Schleb out, Henley in. So Reed Henley comes in for Yoshi Schleb. Noisemakers still in action.
Misha, drop it in line,
McGuire has it now for West Seattle. Diagonal ball for Stein. He gets on his feet. He's on Mustafa. Flicked into the middle. It's going to be stolen away. Rebound comes. Manny battling and able to push it outside. Still holding, though, is West Seattle. McGuire with the ball into the middle. And nobody made the run, and Landreth able to grab it and hold on.
I was going to say about Reed Henley for West Seattle, it's just his second game this season. I don't think he played a home game, so I haven't seen him play before.
67th minute here in Lacey. 1-1 the score. Both teams desperately wanting this win. West Seattle on a 3-game winning streak. FC Olympia on a 1-game winning streak with one more match to play. Bigfoot on Friday. Don't forget to come out. Foam cannon at halftime. Oh, that's got to be a foul as he's holding on to Shimazu. No call. And it's going to go out for a throw for West Seattle. So, boy, I don't know. Utah getting held by McGuire. Play on. So Bigfoot FC on Sunday at 5 o'clock. Come out, enjoy the festivities, the foam cannon. Kids get in free. Halftime, kids take over. It'll be a good time.
Maybe you guys will spot him 3 goals, come back on him for like
that worked for you. I don't know if that would work for FC Olympia.
Good job, Alan.
Yeah, part of your win streak has been falling behind early and coming back and winning.
We had 2 straight kind of insane games, really.
Turchaninoff with it, makes the turn. Misha plays at PLU also. And now Shimazu, his PLU teammate, on the diagonal ball, clipped up and out by Karjian. Throw in deep in the zone now for FC Olympia as the sun has gone down.
All right, John, I want to go root on my team here in the last 10 minutes, so I think I'm going to say good night to you. Well,
that sounds good.
Not good night to you. I'll see you later. But
well, on behalf of FC Olympia, I want to thank you for all of your support throughout the years, and thanks for jumping on the broadcast with me. It's always nice to have you back on the cast with me.
All right. Go Junction.
No, yeah. Yes, thank you. David on the board cut off Brandon before he could say go Junction, so we appreciate that. Brandon Cartwright will be happy with your performance tonight. Of course, Cartwright Media couldn't do it without him, and they make me look good. I say that every week, but it's true. So throw-in coming up here in the offensive zone for Olympia. It's going to be cleared out by Henley. Mabia keeps it in play, but it's won back by West Seattle. Now Kobayashi on it. Stolen by Nicasio. He turns and goes. Oh, Turchaninoff unable to get the pass as it came from Shillington. Clipped off a defender. Icency. Ball laid off, and it's going to be taken by Nat. Mustafa now in central defense. Finds Nicasio. Square ball to Muller-Radelis. Chris, long ball. Couldn't get it over the head of O'Keefe, and it's going to be held by Marshmed. Karjian to Mashmed. Overlapping run by Kobayashi. He gets there, but Nat is there to play it out. It's going to be a throw-in, but at least he slowed it up. Quickly taken. Stein back heels to McKenzie. O'Keefe with it, plays back to Larson.
Step. Win, Nico. There we go. Go work, Manny. Quit. Yep. On his back, Yuta. Watch your hands. Go, get back in, Yuta.
Henley out wide to O'Keefe. West Seattle on the ball in the all white. Diagonal ball for Mashmed. He flicks it inside, plays it back. McGuire takes a shot, takes a deflection, and Landreth gets there just in time. Grabs it, and he's going to restart. Turchaninoff now finds Mustafa into the middle. Nobody there. It's stolen away by West Seattle. Now here comes Stein. Double team ball taken right off his feet by Manny. Now here comes Shillington on the run. Finds Turchaninoff. Out wide. It's Mabia. He switched with Shimazu. Mabia in the middle, broken up. He wins it back. Allen to Turcheninoff. Misha playing backwards. Finally, Mustafa has it, plays it back to Simpson. Simpson, Mabia 1-2, and it's going to be a nice tackle by O'Keefe, but one back by Simpson. Nicasio. Nicasio plays it to Mabia, laid off, back to Manny. Manny takes the shot. It's a knuckler that forces the save, and Icency with a reaction save. What a shot by Manny. That ball looked like a Tim Wakefield knuckleball coming off his foot. And Icency forced to make the save, going back against his body. Manny doesn't shoot often, but that would have been a golazo had it gone in.
Tuck in, Elliot.
Landreth forced to play it all the way out of play, and that one is going to fall short of being lost to the trees. Restart, ball comes in across the face of goal, held by Rains. Flicked over by Shillington, still battling with McGuire. He's forcing McGuire back, shoulder to shoulder, and that ball goes out of play off the feet of Shillington. And now a couple more subs coming in for West Seattle. Number 26, Brian De La Rosa coming in, and number 19, Leon Tezuka. But we're going to have a quick water break. So we'll take a very quick break here so I can get some water as well. You're watching FC Olympia Soccer on the NBC Sports Engine Network. Welcome back to the broadcast here. Quick water break. Corner kick coming up now for West Seattle into the game. Number 19, Leon Tezuka, and number 26, Brian De La Rosa. Corner kick in, right into the middle. Punch clear by Landreth. Held by O'Keefe to Kobayashi. Tried to play it out wide and drilled his own player back to Kobayashi. Oh, and a one-on-one battle, won eventually and cleared by Jerome Nat, who's had an exceptional game for FC Olympia. And that's going to be a throw out of play for West Seattle. Long throw, headed out. Mabia has it. Still has it, gets past his man. Loses out, and it's going to be stolen back by West Seattle. Here they come on the break. West Seattle long ball looking for Tezuka. Tezuka on the wing gets it. Mustafa chasing. Tezuka goes down, but he maintains control. Leon Tezuka gets fouled. No call, waved off by the official who was right there. And Landreth there to grab it. Very emphatically waved off by the center official, as that took place right in his viewport. And Landreth resetting and starting over with Jerome Nat. Don't forget, Sunday, 5 o'clock, be here. Last game of the season as FC Olympia takes on Bigfoot FC out of Maple Valley. Foam cannon, kids get in free. Kids take over halftime. Turchaninoff still battling. Goes up and clatters into the keeper, Icency, who holds on, and it goes out. Or he holds on for a reset out in the back here. Tezuka, he's been a breath of fresh air. That shot comes in, and it's saved by Landreth. Kobayashi battling with Manny, who able to win it and clear it out. Mabia, double team, he goes down and he gets fouled. As Mabia holding up play and winning the free kick that's quickly taken, and now Shillington on the run. Here comes FC Olympia. Mabia looking to run, nobody covering him, nobody staying with him. Nico Coop in the game now for FC Olympia as well.
Inside more, Nico. Inside more, Nico. Yep.
Mustafa, make that Shimazu. Shimazu looks sharp tonight. Very quick on the ball. De La Rosa, oh wow, that's a dangerous tackle going into the back of Mabia. Luckily, Mabia jumped up and out of the way. That could have been dangerous. Nicasio has it now. Into the middle to Turchaninoff. Now Mustafa. Mularadelis with it. Mabia. FC Olympia getting some touches on the ball right now. Nat with a diagonal ball. Looking for the run of Shimazu, headed up and out by O'Keefe. Held in by McKenzie, but won back by Shillington. Good job by him to win that back. Still Shillington has it. Mustafa to Nicasio. And Mularadelis. Shillington into the middle for Mabia. Loses the ball on his feet, and it's taken away by West Seattle. One back by Nicasio, but that one goes over the head of Quinn Bieber, who is also into the game for FC Olympia. Bieber chasing, so is Nicasio. Nicasio wins the battle but loses the war as he gets called for the foul. 83rd minute here from the rack. FC Olympia and West Seattle Junction FC tied up at 1. Both goals coming under 30 minutes into the first half. but it's been wall-to-wall action since. It's been a great game. Good saves by both goalkeepers have kept this one knotted at 1. Now Mabia gets called for the foul as he took the ball off his feet and got taken down by Karjian. Wow. So Tezuka out wide. Henley to McKenzie now with it in the corner. And that goes out for a throw. Long throw in into the box. Cleared out, but held by O'Keefe. Stolen away, and now Shillington comes away with it for FC Olympia. Turns around to Mustafa. Turchaninoff now in space on the near sideline. Will he get it? No, he won't. Muller-Redelis has it. Nico Coop in the middle. One-two with Utah. Back to Coop. And now Farhan, that ball gets past him. De La Rosa has it. He wins the pass back. Taken off his feet. He maintains possession, though, and pushing forward. Now Tezuka. Tezuka's been a machine since he came on. Now Nicasio, though, comes away with it for FC Olympia on the far side. Circles around. Diagonal ball for Coop. He gets it. Coop pushing forward to Mabia. Mabia flicks it once into the middle, stolen away by McGuire, and West Seattle now taking charge. Ball over the top. Landreth is going to have to grab it with his feet, and he does. He clears it out to midfield, headed back by Shillington, right into the feet of De La Rosa, and now the run of Karjian, but he can't keep it in play as he got to it right on the touchline, but could not maintain possession. Throw in now for FC Olympia. Nico Coop standing over it, takes the throw over everybody. Karjian gets it back for West Seattle. Nat steals, and he's got room to move. Here comes Jerome Nat pushing forward. Still Nat. Diagonal ball into the middle, goes past Bieber. He can't get there. O'Keefe does. He makes the turn and gets around and wins it back. Here comes Kobayashi. Kobayashi into the middle. Ristoff had it, plays it back to Larson. McGuire. That's a diagonal ball looking for Tezuka. Tezuka gets it, and Tezuka comes away into the middle, plays it, shot, score! Alexander Ristoff with the goal on the counterattack, and West Seattle Junction takes the lead in the 87th minute here at the rack. So Alexander Ristoff with the go-ahead goal in the 87th minute. And Farhan Mustafa down on the far side to boot. So a good counterattack there by West Seattle results in a goal, a late goal for Alexander Ristoff. And FC Olympia with some work to do here to get level on points. So Mustafa stretching out that leg, looks like it could be cramping. And FC Olympia now chasing one with just a few minutes left to play before stoppage time. In what's been a very well played game by both teams. Muller-Redelis tries to play it forward, and that's going to be a foul on Muller-Adelis, and he is going to get booked for that one, as that was two-hand push into the back of, it looks like, the goal scorer, Christoph, who got the worst end of that one. So a yellow card issued in the 88th minute to number 17, Chris Muller-Adelis. That was a frustration foul right there, if there ever was one. Kobayashi into the corner. Just dribbling out time right now. Poked free, held by Olympia, and they come away with it. Stolen back away by West Seattle. That shot comes in, and that one is saved by Landreth. And down is Kobayashi, who took the shot. And he looks to be in some pain in the. Christoph is already signaling for a substitution. So Kobayashi gets up, limping a little bit. But we'll go ahead and get restarted here. Landreth wanted to run, but the injury forced the hold up there. So now restarting things out of the back is going to be Landreth. We're going to have 3 minutes of stoppage time right now. Could go up to 4. Mabia heads that one on. He gets control of it. He maintains it. He gets tackled down to the ground. No call. Battling for the ball. And now Nicasio brings down Christoph. And the frustration starting to mount here for FC Olympia. Ball played into the corner. Tezuka brings it down. Tezuka takes the shot, blocked, held by Kobayashi. He looks okay as he plays the ball back to O'Keefe. O'Keefe, diagonal ball for De La Rosa. Heads it. Won by Mabia. Now here comes Coop, trying to win it, but it's forced out. And a throw-in coming up for Karjian and West Seattle. Long throw-in over the top. It's going to be won by Tezuka. Tezuka. Still Tezuka takes the shot, blocked by Muller-Adelis. Into the middle, Bieber looking, couldn't get there. Larson just plays it forward, and that goes to Landreth. Need to move now, long clearance by Landreth. Headed on, Mabia chasing, Mabia gets there, takes the one-timer that goes wide. Never had a chance on frame, good idea. But out for a goal kick. Good flick on header by Quinn Bieber to set that up. But Mabia's shot just went wide. Icency, long ball, headed on. De La Rosa gets around Coop, dribbles it into the corner, and a throw-in coming up for FC Olympia, deep in their zone. Turchaninov. And a foul now as Coop goes into De La Rosa. And things starting to boil over here at the end of this game. It's been a well-played game, just a lot of frustration. You can see it. So free kick coming up now. Christoph and De La Rosa standing over it. I can't imagine they're going to put it anywhere near the goal. Playing it into the corner. And that is going to do it for tonight's game. And West Seattle Junction FC comes away victorious, a 2-1 victory over FC Olympia tonight here at Well 80 Pitch at the Rack. It was an 87th minute winner for Alexander Ristov, assisted by Leon Tezuka. That is the difference in tonight's game, as FC Olympia went up on top early and unable to hold on, and they lose 2-1 tonight. FC Olympia goal scored by number 9, Jake Simpson, in the 6th minute, assisted by number 14, Diego Rigi. For West Seattle, it was Jason Stein who got a goal in the 28th minute, and as I said, Alexander Ristov with the 87th minute winner, assisted by Leon Tezuka. We've got one more game left on the schedule this year, and that's going to be Sunday here at the Rack, 5 o'clock, as FC Olympia takes on Bigfoot FC in the final hurrah for this year's USL season. Come on out, bring the kids. Kids get in free. There's going to be a foam cannon, a giant inflatable bouncy structure. So come on out, bring the kids, enjoy a nice sunny day here in the South Sound, and watch some good soccer as FC Olympia takes on Bigfoot FC. Would like to thank our sponsors tonight. Oli Fed, our Big Save sponsor, our goal sponsor, Charo Mexican Restaurant, our live stream sponsor, Forelli's Mexican Restaurant, Forelli's Pizza Restaurant, excuse me, I got hit with a soccer ball. And we'd like to thank our other sponsors, Taylor Shellfish, Ember Goods Coffee, Well 80, Forma Construction, ThurstonTalk.com, Oli Orthopedic Associates, Wembley Soccer Shop, Premier Airport Shuttle, KMAS 1030 AM and 103.3 FM, and Ramada by Wyndham. Thank you all for your support this year and hopefully in years to come. Well, we will see you on Sunday for the season finale as FC Olympia takes on Bigfoot FC here at the Rack. 5 o'clock first kick. We'll see you then. And for now, on behalf of Cartwright Media, my name is John McLamory, thanking you for tuning in, and we'll see you next Sunday on the NBC Sports Engine Network.